workplace is a place where employees have to go because they make a paycheck. In a workplace, you find employees who are there because they're simply grateful to have a job, any job. But in a wow place is where people love to go. People, not just nameless, faceless employees, but people love to go because they know they make a difference. Because it doesn't matter how many wow products and services you have, if they are not wowed, if they are not delivered in wow ways by wow people with wow attitudes, they may as well not exist.
That 7-foot-high posters of me were at every door. Back to the morning of the event. So we come back from the restroom, we start to go into the ballroom that we just left, and one of the ticket takers puts her hand out and says, "I'm sorry, you can't go in there, you don't have a ticket." I looked at her, I looked up at the poster, I laughed, I thought she was kidding. I said, "That's pretty funny." I started to go in again. This time, she puts her hand on my arm and says, "I'm sorry, you can't go in there, you don't have a ticket." I thought you were kidding. Look, I'm the speaker, there's my ticket. No dice. I couldn't believe it. Now, I can understand if the photo didn't actually look like me, right? You know how sometimes your photo just doesn't look like you at all? But, in fact, this one looked like me, but my license picture is so bad that when I was going through the Baltimore, Maryland airport one time, the TSA agent actually looked at my license, looked up at me, looked back at the license, and then he said, "What'd you do? Have one of them makeovers or something?" The worst part was I was afraid to ask him which one he thought was the after picture. But the point is, we all know what that woman's instructions were that morning, right? Don't let anyone in without a ticket, right? And by golly, she wasn't gonna. Not even the speaker. See, she was so focused on the procedure that she couldn't keep her eye on the goal.
You could see the man start to visibly droop as he realized that not only was this woman not going to wait on him, she wasn't even going to acknowledge him. And what we need to remember is that we have to focus just as much on the human duties we have to each other as we do on the job duties.
I thought it was really great. I really liked it a lot. Practical, down to earth, and it was just really good. I really enjoyed it. Her energy and so forth.
Well, if I could bottle the enthusiasm, I could use that myself, but I think that she has some wonderful points. So it's up to us now. She gave us the motivation, and we have to go back and do it.
Thank you. And you?
I have been going to Sales and Marketing Executive for 30 years and have heard lots of speakers. And I think some of them do take ego trips with their speeches, and she doesn't do that. I think she shares her own experience in a very good way.
Her knowledge of the workings of people and how to evaluate both the people and the motivation as to what would be best for them, whether they need to act now or whether they have a better chance of achieving their goals a short time in the future.
Wonderful. I've watched and listened to Sandy before, and I always enjoy her.
So you took one of her classes when she was out here before?
Things that she talks about is just, it's all about life and making yourself better. So it's not just all about business. It's personally, I think about all the things that she has said also. No, I always will come listen to her because she's quite an inspiration. So.